Michael's on the spectrum.
Yeah, a little bit.
What's going on, guys?
Hit us with them.
Did you? Okay. We're just making sure we're rolling. I don't know. What's up, guys?
Hit
Welcome
us.
back.
I'm cutting this
So
part.
we were before we were recording. We were talking about Dennis Rodman, the fucking king, the legend himself, Dennis Rodman. I don't know why so many people hate him.
Dennis the Menace Rodman, dude. Read his quotes. You'll figure out why people fucking hate him.
I fucking respect him so much more.
Read them. I just put Caleb on.
Okay, I'm just reading Dennis Rodman quotes. I go out with white women. This makes a lot of people unhappy, mostly black women. Dude's just dropping heat
Preach,
in the
brother.
late fucking 90s.
These are like post-game interviews, too. It's not like he's not getting interviewed by random people on the street.
I learned a lot I wouldn't have learned roaming the streets of Dallas.
He was a homeless person when he got signed into the NBA.
Black culture is something I don't relate to a lot.
He's black.
For years, the league has thought I've been on drugs. I would have burned out a long time ago if that was true. He 1,000%
He's lying. He was on drugs.
1,000,000% was on drugs.
He was banging Carmen Electra.
I don't feel anything when I watch Shaquille O'Neal play. I don't feel anything coming off him. He's just throwing shade at the fucking greatest players. And it wasn't even like he scored a bunch of points.
Well,
like,
Shaq was young when he was
He
that
averaged 2.9. He averaged like just under 3 points a game. But his rebounds, he was a motherfucker, dude. As soon as a ball was shot, if Rodman was in the area, dude, he was getting it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he was a motherfucker.
Beast.
And then
he was
became friends with fucking the North Korean president.
Oh, that's why you fuck with him, dude?
That's not why I fuck with him necessarily.
I thought that would make you pissed since you're so South Korean.
I mean, it does piss me off.
That's
a
why
little
I
bit,
fuck
not
with
gonna
him.
lie, but at the same time, when you see, because the fucking Kim Jong Un and the whole Kim family is so crazy, but you throw a crazy American like Dennis Rodman, arguably our craziest American that we have. We put our crazy people on stage. Paris Hilton.
All
Dennis
right, just
Rodman,
continue your train of thought. Yeah.
We sent him to North Korea as like a secret diplomat.
Dude,
We figured. Well, we do. We definitely 1,000% do.
Kanye West. He's having a mental breakdown, and it's obvious.
I'm actually glad you brought this up because this is something on my list. Dude, people who are shitting on Kanye, it really does bother me so much. Dude has given us so much throughout his life.
Yeah, he really has.
He's worked
and now he's a crazy
tirelessly
person, and
before
we're pissed.
anybody knew who he was to get rise to the level where he'd be like making music for the masses. And then he makes arguably some of the best and most influential music of our time. And he's going through a mental health crisis, and nobody fucking cares, dude.
It's kind of what happened with Kyrie Irving.
What happened with that?
They call him the Kanye of the NBA. He's a really great NBA player.
Oh, isn't that the dude who said
from
the
Cleveland?
Earth was flat and
yeah,
shit?
he doesn't actually believe that. He's having a mental breakdown.
Why do
He did
we-
have a mental breakdown.
Our society as a whole just ignores.
That people are crazy sometimes, and we need to give them leeway.
Not even that, but yeah, it's just, well, yeah. I guess I was gonna make it a race thing where it's like they don't care. Like the society does not care if black men are losing their minds. They don't care, but. It was the same way. Like, we let Demi Lovato just do heroin.
Dude, but when
Britney
black
Spears
men
is
lose their
shaving
mind,
head.
they get really anti-Semitic. Kyrie got anti-Semitic, and so did
That's
Kanye.
true.
It's
That is
crazy.
true. And then they
That's
start believing
immediately
that
where
they're
they go to.
Which is crazy, but that's another
That's
conversation.
just wild to me.
But everyone who shits on Kanye, you guys are it's such a fucking loser thing to do because it's like he's obviously mentally ill. Dude went on Alex Jones and was like, I love. That's not something people do in their right mind. He's obviously sick. And he's so pissed off that he can't see his kids. Kim is being a fucking
I
probably
tell
a total
Caleb
bitch.
not to bring up and he said.
Well, I'm quoting.
I'm going to have to cut that.
We'll just bleep it. Whatever. But now he doesn't even get to see his kids. Like, dude, as a father, I can't even imagine the hell he's going through. He's worked so hard.
You know
he's
why
made
he
so
can't
much
see
money,
his
provided
kids?
so much, and he can't even see his own kids.
Because when he got to see his kids, he took them to the Super Bowl, but instead of spending the game watching it with his kids, he live tweeted hate at his wife's current boyfriend.
Dude,
that's crazy.
If you don't think that's the most swag thing he could have done in that moment, dude, you're so wrong. He's has his kids at the Super Bowl, and instead of watching everyone's watching that, and he's there. Instead of watching it,
with his children,
Pete
dude.
Davidson. That's
Over
amazing.
and over. Skeet Davidson.
Dude, he's a legend through and throughout.
Guys, Kim was texting me, and she doesn't want any physical attacks to happen to Pete. I'll take candle
We
this.
need to get him. We're at the 5-minute mark, so now we can curse and just go crazy. But it really does piss me off. We need to like all rally around Kanye and be like, "Go, dude, it's cool. We all forgive you. We all forgive you, and thank you for like the first like pretty much all of his albums are fucking amazing.
Not his most recent shit.
His
I
most
haven't liked
recent
his last two.
But also, you gotta imagine like he's like what like his like late 40s, early 50s. This is around the time where like rappers
Eminem fell off,
yeah, they start falling off, and it's just because they're no longer like they don't live a life where they would be making rap music that's fucking
Rape
relevant.
music is that what you just said?
Yeah, accidentally.
Oopsies.
Whoa, pause.
R&B.
But no, it's
You know how
it's
funny
so
it
fucking
is
gay
that-
that people shit on Kanye. Is leave him the fuck alone, dude. Wait until he gets better, and then when he gets better, and wait. When Kanye's back on top and he's back on his medicine, he's making music, every single person who shit on him, do you know how bad it's going to be for them?
Dude, calm down. He's not going to get
rain
back on top,
shit
I
on
don't
them
think.
for years.
I don't think he's going to get back on top.
That's a quote. Michael thinks Kanye's
I don't
not.
think he's
I'm
going to
saying
get
right
back
here,
on
Kanye's
top.
not done
I don't
yet.
think he's going to get back
I
on
don't even think
top.
we've seen the peak yet.
Okay, you're wild for that.
We're
He's
still on our
he's
way.
done.
No. You
Jesus.
think he's done?
I think he's done.
This
Dude
is
tried
how
to
I
get
know you're not
involved.
black.
Dude tried to get involved in a rap beef, and everyone was just like, "Nah, dude, sit down. We do not care."
That's the
Yo, Dot, I got you. Nah, you didn't get got.
That's the rap community being like, this guy, this crazy person, he's going to say something. He's going to escalate this where someone will die. We need to keep him out of this. Really think about it. If Kanye got involved in it, someone would be dead right now.
Here's Kendrick's home address.
Something. Or he would actually send fucking people to go kill Drake. I'm telling you. It would have not ended well. The rap community realizes that, and they're like, Kanye, please just stay out of it, bro.
Dude.
Just stay out of it. You don't need to do it. It's okay.
You're crazy.
They're both just arguing about who's more attractive. Kanye, this is nothing. Listen, Kanye is actually crazy.
Dude,
He
could
would
you
get
imagine
people killed.
Drake's half Jewish? Kanye would have went on the craziest anti-Semitic rap of all time.
That's why people were like, dude,
It'd be kind of funny to hear
I mean,
what that perverted mind would
but
do.
you also have to think Kanye already doesn't fucking like Drake at all.
I know, it'd
so
be
he's
crazy.
just waiting for his chance to go fucking hog wild.
Yeah. And he doesn't like J. Cole because J. Cole made a whole song about him called False Prophets.
No, I think him and J. Cole are cool again.
No, they don't like each other.
Are you sure?
Well, they didn't used to. She
Well, no, they
hated
did it for
J.
a while,
Cole
but
for
I
a
think
while.
they're back.
Oh, I
They're
didn't
cool
know
again.
that.
Yeah, I think they're cool again. Because Kanye was the one that like kind of founded J. Cole.
No,
I'm pretty sure.
it was Jay-Z.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it was Kanye.
No, J. Cole. Oh, maybe, but
Yeah.
no, but that's when Kanye was small. He told Jay-Z about him, maybe, but
Well, didn't he sign those people under his own record?
mm-mm.
It was something like that.
J.
I know
Cole
he
did
worked
that.
with a young J. Cole.
Yeah. Nah, J. Cole's early music with Jay-Z is just so different than his current music. He used to be rapping. He had a song called Nice Watch, and it was just about fucking a watch. And now his music's about freeing slaves and shit.
J. Cole.
It's crazy,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude, he grew the braids out.
His
and he's
development,
Like,
he said, fuck all this, I'm gonna grow my hair out or something.
these motherfucking crackers.
From here on out, my hair grow out.
That was
I don't care nothing about opinions. Yeah, that's the line. That's the bar. I listen to a lot of J. Cole because I'm black as fuck.
Yeah, Michael's allegedly black as fuck.
Dude, I can quote rapists all the time.
You know, rap.
Dude, I got in so much trouble with my family one time because we were in public and I was like, I'm going to cause a scene. And I said, what rapists do you like? Really loud. And everybody looked at us. So I got so much shit, but I enjoyed the
dude.
hell out of it.
If you need someone to make a fucking scene or to start screaming out in public, it's this guy right here.
I love it when I get to do it.
I lose my mind. I'll be at fucking in grocery stores, at Target, airports especially. Dude,
Yeah,
oh,
because we
it's-
have different
I'm
values than you.
constantly melting
We
down.
do not care about other people's videos.
No,
we
it
can say
doesn't
whatever
matter.
we
No,
want.
as soon as I'm angry, I see red, and it's just like, oh, I have to start. I have to get.
I'll do a one-person protest anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll start shutting down aisles.
What the fuck? You're out of
not
sour
doing
cream Chipotle? You dumbasses!
I don't freak out about stuff like that.
I know, obviously, we're not dickheads. We both worked in the service industry.
Yeah, or I don't freak out about if they don't have some
when
kind of product.
I worked,
it's something in my personal life is happening, and I just so happen to be at the store.
When I worked at Chipotle, and we were out of shit, I got so much hate.
You worked at a Chipotle?
Yeah, for like a year and a half, dude. It was hell.
What
I
was
hated
this, in high
it.
School?
No, after I worked with Woody, when I lived there.
Oh. You worked at Chipotle in New York?
No.
Oh, middle of nowhere?
Yeah,
Jesus
in the
Christ.
fucking hood. It was hell, dude.
Why were you even living out there in the first place?
That's where my family was from, and my mom wanted to live by her aunt. Or not her aunt, but my aunt.
What the fuck?
My grandpa was
Do
dying.
they still live out there?
Yeah, it sucks with my fucking brother.
Fuck that. All right, so
They're alt-right.
have you seen, I've been watching, Mariah's been really into documentaries lately.
Okay.
The Kevin Spacey documentary. Have you seen that?
No, I don't watch a lot of documentaries.
Okay, dude. I was watching because when you like hear about the like Kevin Spacey, if you guys don't know, he was just raping a bunch of like young guys or whatever, sexually assaulting them, and you go, how dumb do you have to be to get fucking caught by Kevin Spacey? First, an amazing actor. Dude was fucking doing his House of Cards thing to police officers, and the cops were like, this guy is fucking amazing. I'm not arresting him. He definitely did not do this. It was fucking crazy. I was watching it, dude. I immediately started sympathizing with the victims. I immediately was like, how are you getting tricked by this dude? He obviously wants you to fucking jack him off when you guys were watching Saving Private Ryan.
He's a psychopath.
I would have definitely gotten caught up in that.
You know,
I'm so fucking retarded. He would have come up to me and been like, "You're a very promising actor," and I'd be like, "Wow, are you serious?" And he's
Thanks,
like,
Kevin. I know.
I've seen you act. You're actually really good. You should be my understudy. My dumb ass would follow him fucking anywhere. I'd be like, "Oh my god, this guy's gonna give me a shot in Hollywood. This is amazing." My first fucking friend I made is Kevin Spacey.
All you have to do is lick my balls.
And then we'll be driving in his fucking car to go to like some fucking showing or something, and then I just look over and his dick is out of his pants, and he's just like looking at me and it's like, oh shit! Now I realize I would have 1,000,000% gotten tricked and raped by Kevin Spacey.
In that moment, would you have done it?
Well, I don't know if I would have, but there's
a guy, you would have, dude.
No, listen, there is a guy on the documentary that he was in the car with him or whatever, or at his house or whatever, and he was sucking his dick for like 10 seconds, and then he started throwing up. So dude, I don't know.
This is just in. Kevin Spacey has a smelly wiener.
I don't think maybe it doesn't have anything to do with his wiener. Maybe the fact that dude just was sucking that guy's dick, and he was like, I didn't think I'd ever do this.
Dude, he's so homophobic. That's the most homophobic thing you can do.
Or maybe he just really thought it was gross.
Yeah, but if you think it's gross, wouldn't that make you homophobic in today's culture?
Do you think gay guys, the first time, like, before they're, like, have sex with guys and they are
dude, they definitely practice on cucumbers.
Oh, sure, I'm sure afterwards. But you got to imagine the first time a gay guy is eating pussy, he's probably, like, not into it. Yeah, he's probably gagging and shit. Dude, stop.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. My bad.
But yeah, I would have gotten tricked and raped by Kevin Spacey 1,000,000%. You probably would have too. You're dumb as shit too. We're both dumb as shit.
We're both on the spectrum.
We're both on the spectrum. We both identify
legitimately, guys. I found out that yesterday.
Yeah, if you guys don't watch Love on the Spectrum,
no.
Think you may be a little autistic, don't, because it will confirm that you are.
I texted my mom like this condition I had, or I was diagnosed with as a kid.
Yeah.
And my mom was like,
"How do we not talk about this yesterday?"
Mom, because it was after. Here, I'll read you the text.
Yeah, Michael's mom confirmed to us that he's actually retarded. Read the text.
Not retarded. Okay.
No, the text said, "Michael, yeah, you are retarded. Don't you remember what the doctor said?" And Michael goes, "Wait, what? I'm actually retarded."
Yeah.
I work with a program. I get paid to do this podcast with you.
You're getting a rebate?
Yeah. I get a kickback from this fucking special ed program. Funny. Yeah. What? Pull up the text. What'd your mom say? Dude, also in the Kevin Spacey documentary, I forgot to mention this. His brother thinks he's Elton John, and his dad was a fucking SS soldier. Because I'm not gonna say the N-word. Not the bad one, but the NA, the one with the flag. That N-word.
This is the conversation, Mom. This is the conversation, Mom. Am I autistic? It says people with executive function disorder have autism, and she said, Never heard autistic, but I heard on the spectrum. What the fuck, Mom?
So, yeah,
And then I said, that's crazy, Mom. And she said, do you like Joe Coy? What are you on about?
Well, do you like Joe Coy?
I do.
Yeah, Joe Coy is great. She's redirecting your retarded ass. She's going to be like, he's going to forget. If I bring up comedy, he's going to forget. You like Joe Coy? And you're like, as a matter of fact, I do.
I do, Mommy. He's a funny boy.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so Michael's actually on the spectrum, which explains a lot.
I just learned it. I'm going to start saying that.
What is executive function disorder?
It means I'm not good with, like, money and shit. It's
Really?
an actual thing.
Dude, so this is all starting to make sense.
Yeah, dude, I'm really bad with money. It's bad.
Dude.
It's like an actual. It's shitty. I'm crazy.
You're actually struggling.
I'm actually bad. I used to be way worse. I can't like diagnose social. I wasn't able to diagnose social cues for the longest time, dude.
You couldn't figure out. Oh well, yeah, that was me up until like a couple years ago. I started
That was
figuring
me
out
until
facial
high school.
expressions and shit.
Yeah, we're autistic, dude.
Yeah,
I didn't know for sure.
I
just now learned.
for a long time, dude. I struggled with this very it was a very big struggle with me. I thought I was joking around and making friends with people. For the longest time, I realized I was just pissing people off. I was just irritating people, and I was laughing and be like, "Oh, they think it's funny too," and they just did not like me. I'm like, "Yeah, we're friends," and then I would go up and like talk to them like 4th and 5th grade and shit after class. You'd be like, hey, you know, like, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, you were mean to me. And I'm like, what? And they're like, you were making fun of me. And I was like,
realized
no, I
that
wasn't.
when
I was just being your friend. And they're like, no, you're mean. And I was like,
I've realized
not
that
mean,
when I
bro.
was in my depths of depression, I started like texting people from high school, and I was like, hey, dude, I'm really sorry. I was kind of a bully to you in high school. And they're like, no, dude, you were just making jokes. And I was like, nah, dude, I was bullying you.
It's like, I was actually.
No,
just being
dude,
mean.
think about it. The shit I was saying.
Oh, yeah.
They
That's
just
when
they just like, no, it was jokes. I think I ruined their night. And they're like, he wasn't my friend. I didn't know that.
Oh, well, yeah. I just didn't realize it. And then I kind of got quiet for a couple years.
I
Cause
felt
realized,
bad about that.
Yeah, you feel bad. And it's like, oh, shit. And then I didn't realize how to fucking talk to people without like making jokes and shit. Now I never even learned,
dude.
that, yeah, now all my friendships are based around just people who are funny.
That's why we're really just friends. That's it.
Yeah, it's like
We're douchebags to today's society.
Yeah,
everybody
but
hates us.
we don't pick up on this.
We don't care.
It's just like just over our heads because we both, that thing in our brain that tells us when we're supposed to do something or not do something, it's both turned off.
Yeah.
So we're on the same page.
Been turned off.
Yeah.
One time
Stumbling through Costco, just cutting people off. We don't even know.
One time I had this conversation. I was like, damn, dude. I forget who I was texting. It's like, I thought it was you. I was like, damn, dude. I just drove to Chipotle and cars were moving really fast. And then I texted them like 10 minutes later. It's like, dude, I just forgot to wear my glasses. And it wasn't to you. And they freaked out on me. I thought I was texting you.
Yeah, I would have just laughed. That's fucking hilarious.
Other people they get so mad at my hijinks and antics.
Oh my god, you want to talk about people getting pissed at my hijinks? Dude, whenever I tell people that sometimes I drive with my eyes closed, every single person gets fucking angry at me.
What the fuck? You drive with your eyes closed?
Occasionally, for a short time, I'll be driving on. Yeah, see, Mariah, she fucking hates it.
Have
Look
you
at her
ever
face.
fallen asleep driving?
No, I've never fallen asleep.
I have.
But the longest I've driven with my eyes closed, you're not even going to believe it, 30 seconds.
Were you on a highway?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I was on a highway. It was like 2 in the morning. I was coming back from her place.
Yes.
And the roads were empty. So I was like, fuck it. I'll drive 30 seconds with my eyes closed.
On my way here today, dude, or my way here yesterday, I didn't realize I was going 95 for a minute. Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck do you mean you didn't realize you're going 95?
I was keeping pace with someone.
My car doesn't get up past 70, 75.
My car easily gets to 110.
Jesus Christ.
I've never gotten it that high, though. I'm too scared. I'm not that autistic.
You can be, though.
Yeah, if I
Do a couple whippets
I
and bring you right
embrace
to the
it.
baseline, bro. You'll be like, let's see how fast this fucking
Dude, you know what I'm upset about? Is Whippets the one that they no longer make? No, what is that pill called? The sleeping pill that if you stay awake, it gives you...
Whippets is a gas.
Okay, what am I thinking? Quaaludes. I wish Quaaludes were still around.
You see,
dude.
we fucking said at the same
We
time.
would have
That's how retarded we both
We
are.
would have abused the fuck out of Quaaludes.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. You want to talk about having pill problems today, dude? If
Dude.
Quaaludes were around, we'd probably be dead.
I would have became an accountant just to go on Wall Street and do Quaaludes with them. That would be incredible.
I wouldn't even care about the money. I just want that lifestyle, bro.
I don't really care about the money either.
I get to have a cell phone this fucking the size of a brick. I'm high as shit on cocaine and Quaaludes all day long. Yeah, sign me up for that. That's like being in the military, dude. You're in the business military. That's basically Wall Street. If you think about it, it's the business military. They give you drugs just like the military. There's a whole culture. Pussies. They have their own fucking way of saying different words. Vocabulary's fucked. It's exactly like the military. It's the money military, bro. Wall Street's the money military. And who are their soldiers? The Jews. Kidding, obviously. We twerk for Palestine.
Christ, dude.
See, I tell you, this is what happens.
Shake that ass, so.
This is what happens when Michael doesn't say anything. It's just one mic podcast, dude. I just spiral.
For Palestine.
Mm-hmm. You're getting canceled now.
Dude, if I wanted to get canceled, I'd say the other thing.
What a... Oh, yeah. Knock, knock. We got to get away from Palestine. At least we are 20 minutes in, though.
Are we?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it.
The first 5 minutes didn't feel like it. I thought we were going to be at 30. I was hoping for 36 minutes because I had to pee.
Pussy.
Yeah, I know. This is fucking caffeine.
All right, let's say we're wizards in Harry Potter. Would you be one of the people that would be...
Christ.
No, listen.
Oh, my God.
Would you be willing to ride a broomstick? I'd be too much of a pussy,
I think I'd be too much of a
yeah,
pussy,
I'd be like,
too.
fuck this, dude.
Or if I did, I would get on it like a motorcycle, like just ride like 2 feet above
Yeah,
the
dude.
street. It'd just be whipping.
Nah, I'm okay, guys. Everyone thinks they're going to be like, what is it, an aura or whoever, just a bad guy wizard hunter? Nah, dude, we're going to be pussies and we're going to make fucking potions.
Also, just to be clear, if me and Michael had wizard powers, we would be evil wizards.
Or we would be like Fred and George Weasley and just fucking low-key poison people with hijinks.
Yeah.
I think that's what we'd end up doing.
I'm turning
We're not-
water into LSD. Boom.
We're not actually evil. We'll just do hijinks, which I actually people
I'm
would
evil.
consume of evil. Actually, no, I just think what I do is funny, but some of it's evil.
Michael, you don't realize, dude, when
ruin
we do
people's
things,
days.
we don't think they're bad. We don't think they're like nefarious or whatever.
Because we
If
don't
you were to
really
write
care.
Down, if you had a judge write down all of our actions on a list and read it back to us, we are getting sentenced.
But I'm giggling the whole time.
Yeah, we don't think it's bad, but we're
Dude.
definitely getting jail time. So
Remember
by
when
our
I said
standards, we're good, but to the world, it's like no, they need to be in jail.
One of the most recent things I've done like that I didn't realize was I told one of my managers, the only guy manager I have, I was like, hey, dude, don't forget to sign up for your AARP benefits. And I didn't realize the age was 65. I thought it was like 40.
How old is he? Is he like in his 40s?
He's like in his 50s.
Dude. Old people hate
That
that shit
wrecked
so much.
him, dude. He's bald. He's balding.
Yeah, old people don't like to think about shit like that.
Yeah,
They don't like when you joke about how old they are, that they're going to die.
He told me that he thinks I'm going to overdose, so we're even.
He told you to overdose?
He told me that he thinks I'm going to die like John Belushi.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Chris Farley?
Yeah.
Not because of size, just because you're wild.
Nah, dude.
And that's how I imagine you would behave on Uppers.
Yeah, dude, it'd be awesome.
Yeah. Living down by a van at the river. That'd be my call.
Living down at a van by the river.
Yeah, but you'd be screaming at nobody in like an empty hotel room. You'd just be screaming shit at yourself, then your heart would explode.
Dude, I've done that when I've been on Adderall without bipolar medicine. All right, you want to see how much weight I've lost?
Oh,
Look at this guy.
What? First off, what is this?
That's a rubber band so I can kind of use my phone, dude.
Damn.
Dude, I used to be way bigger.
They're not gonna be able to see. We got to start shooting on 1080p, dude. The quality on this is fucking dog shit. This camera sucks. I fucking hate this camera.
That was at my sister's fake wedding.
You remember what I used to look like?
Yeah, dude.
Fucking unit. I lost 100 pounds for everyone listening. Like a couple years ago, I lost 100 pounds in a year.
He's anorexic, dude.
I'm fucking anorexic. Now I'm getting fucking jacked. Because one TikTok guy said, who's the fat guy and who's the skinny guy? Who am I talking to? Why do they refer to us by our weights?
Dude, I don't know why he's talking shit like I can't rip him in half.
I don't understand. These fucking...
Do they not understand I'm 6'3", dude?
Who are like, bro,
I'm
let's make
big.
a podcast. We get that every single. Again, we are both made out of Teflon.
Say it to
you
my
say
face,
anything.
dog. I will pick you up by your throat.
Yeah, you guys haven't even.
I've done that,
you
dude.
guys haven't even begun experiencing the trauma we've both gone through to get to the point
I didn't
where we are
realize
now.
I was crazy, but there were signs when I was younger. I was playing basketball with like my friends around the neighborhood, like kids do, and one of them threw a ball at my head, and I overreacted. I chased them up against the garage door. This is when we were like 11, and I used my big ass bear paw hands and I picked him up by his throat against the garage door, and I said, "Don't do that shit to me again, or I will end you."
Dude, I got attacked at school and I got suspended because I used a weapon against a kid. I didn't. So what happened was the kid stabbed me with a pencil on my way. He was like, first he like slapped my backpack, and then he slapped like the back of my neck, and then he stabbed me with like a sharpened pencil, which actually did leave like a fucking
Scar.
Yeah, you can still see it. Or no, it's a pimple, but yeah, left actually left a hole in my arm. So what happened? As soon as he did that, I dropped my shit and I turned around. Dude, he didn't know I was chasing up to him, so he turned around when there was like 6 feet between us, and then he had to start running again. So as soon as we got to the buses, I grabbed his backpack and I slammed him chest first into the buses, and I grabbed his hair and took his head and I was slammed it into the bus like 4 or 5
How
times.
old were you?
This was in middle school. I was in like 8th grade. Yeah, I'll get to the verbiage they use afterwards. So I took his hair and I was just slamming his head into the fucking side of the bus. Dude, and this is like back in school. Do you remember getting on the bus? The entire school is out there. There are teachers walking around and shit, bus drivers. So I'm slamming this kid's head into the bus like boom, boom, boom. So many times that the bus driver has to get out. And as I see like the bus driver like getting out, he's like, "Get the fuck off of him." This kid goes and runs into the bus, just some random bus to like get away from me.
Is he crying?
No, but he's freaking out. Dude, I chase him onto the bus again, and I grabbed his, because he was wearing a collared shirt. I grabbed his collared shirt, and I heard him go, and with my right hand, I was punching the side of his head and hitting his fucking face.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I probably hit him like 12 times.
Maybe you are black.
They took us to the office. Dude, his entire fucking face was like, he had blood coming out of his nose. The side of his head was cut. And even though he attacked me first, they suspended me for using a weapon against the kid and using excessive force.
You definitely use excessive
Dude,
force.
My dad was still a cop at the time, came down in his uniform and was motherfucking the entire school staff.
Dude, you use excessive force.
Dude, until they showed him a picture of the kid, and my dad was like, "Oh shit, okay." He was like, "I understand. I get it." Yeah, he had a cut on the side of his head.
How long were you expelled for?
So
Or suspended?
I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't actually suspended. So my dad talked to them, and he was like, "Listen, I get that he really fucked this kid up, but he was defending himself."
No, you ran after him while.
Well, okay, so I turned into the perpetrator as soon as I stopped hitting his head into the bus because he ran away. He was no longer a threat. I turned myself into the threat. But what had happened was he was threatening me for like a couple weeks before, and I was telling like the school office. I was like, "This kid keeps threatening me," and they're like, "We'll handle it." They never did. So my dad brought that up, and they're like, "Okay, that is a good point. We didn't intervene when we should have." So I got 3 days in school suspension.
I don't think I've ever. Dude, all right, this is my fight story at school. So there's this kid. This is like 8th grade, and he hit me in the face at recess because I was laughing because they were playing tag or some shit, and he couldn't catch people.
Yeah.
Hit me in the face, and then I laughed because it didn't hurt. Then he got pissed, and then his brother told my brother, "Hey, Michael got hit in the face by my little brother the other day." And I didn't tell anyone because, obviously. And he told my fucking mom. Actually, no, he brought it up at the dinner table.
What?
What a fucking piece of shit. Isn't that
What a homo.
gay movie?
Your brother
Yeah.
is such a fucking homo for that.
He's all right.
So why did he bring it up? To be like...
Just to be a dick. Just
be
to
like,
make me have to
Michael didn't
explain
defend
to my
himself?
parents why I got punched. No. Because I'm the only one of my siblings who has fun, okay?
I mean, yeah.
I'm the only one that puts myself in those situations.
Where you're like, now it's time to wild out.
Now it's not the wild out. Because I'm autistic, guys.
My dad always told me, even growing up, like really young, he said the only time you'll be in trouble is if you start a fight. So, yeah. But
yeah.
fuck off. My dad said the only time you'll get in trouble is if you start a fight.
Mm-hmm.
But if a fight gets started, you need to finish it. So I would get in trouble if I got into it with someone and they got the best of me.
Dude,
that was
if
also
I
a
ever
rule.
got into a fight.
I didn't get in trouble for fighting, but I got in trouble if I didn't start the fight and I lost. I would be like, that's like shame.
Dude, I was such a big kid, like just naturally. I don't know why I just put on muscle and fat easily, but that when we'd go out in public, I'd be like, when I was 11 with my extended family, like cousins and shit, they'd be like, hey, Michael, can you stay close to them? I was like, well, why isn't an adult staying close to me? And they're like, you're too big. They won't try to take them if you're with them. They're scared of you. And I was like, oh, okay.
Dude. Well,
so I was like 5'6".
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, I was a big kid, too. I don't know why people fucked. And I fucked kids up, too.
Yeah.
Because that also, like we were saying, we don't have that social thing. That the flip is switched off in our head. That's the same way when it comes to just absolute brutal violence.
And laughing at incredibly inappropriate times.
Yeah. It's
all the time, dude.
All of the switches that most of the people are on, they're turned off for that. That's why I was able to use that bus as a weapon. And I didn't
laugh
feel
at death.
any remorse. Yeah.
It's easy.
Did I ever tell you the story about? I'm not. You'll know who, but my little brother, he chased off a human trafficker.
Nah, dude, when? How old was he?
Dude, he was probably like 12 or 13. So my little brother, he's just like, I'm trying to get like fucking Bruce Lee, just made out of steel. He was just born like that. You know, he's just a fucking animal. So we were at this international grocery store. It's like not even that far away from here. It's like a 6-minute drive from here. And
he's short, isn't he?
He's a little bit shorter, but like he's still like average height or whatever. But we were there with my family. My little cousin, she was like, I'm gonna go lay down in the car. She wasn't feeling good or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so my mom was like, okay, here, take like the car keys. Don't turn the car on unless it like gets too hot or whatever. She's like, okay. So she goes and like lays down in the car, and my little brother's like, I want to go. He was wearing like a sweatshirt or something. He's like, I want to take this off and go drop it off in the car. I'm going to just go take it to the car. So as he's going out to the car, he said there was a guy like knocking on the window and trying to open the car door because he saw my like little cousin go over there. And he just immediately, as soon as he see this, dude, I'd probably I was thinking about this the other day. I'd probably turn around and probably go get someone.
I would not have.
He just started yelling and screaming at the guy and started running at him.
That's what I would have done
like,
too.
You motherfucker! This like 13-year-old kid. Fuck you,
dude! I was friends with Caleb's brother when about that age, and he was a fucking psycho. He was crazy. I remember when I went to your house for the first time. This was the series of events. The first thing that happened was it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Caleb comes in and goes, "You guys want to smoke weed?" First conversation I've ever had with Caleb. Second thing is we go to Kroger and we get Visine and some other shit. We come back to Caleb's house. Caleb goes and fucks off and like plays video games or something. It's like 11 now. It's like, you want to see some crazy shit? And I go, yeah, I want to see some crazy shit. He pulls out hand sanitizer, puts it on his hand, and then just lights it on fire. And he goes, look at this. He's a fucking psycho, dude.
Yeah, he's built different. But yeah, no, chased off a human trafficker at 13 years old. Dude, and she was like, my little cousin was like, like he actually saved her. She was crying because she was like, he was trying to open the door for a couple minutes until he came out and chased him off. He actually saved her fucking life, dude.
I wouldn't mind beating the shit out of someone for that.
Yeah, I think he even chased him. Like he ran past the car. Like he was like he was a pit bull trying to get the mail.
He really was, dude. Adam,
he was trying to. It gotta stop saying his name.
Did I say it before?
Yeah, but it's okay. It was just once. But we'll just bleep it out. But yeah, no, he is. I would not want to be on the receiving end. I have been on the receiving end. It sucks, dude. I'm telling you.
I have too during football practice.
He is a motherfucker in the best sense. But yeah, no, save. Yeah, so you just casually saving people's life. It doesn't even talk about it. Dude, if I save someone's life like that, I'd be like, hey, do you guys remember that time I chased off the fucking pedophile that was trying to get our youngest cousin? I remember. I would bring that shit up all the time. Every fucking family holiday. Hey, guys, remember when I saved her life? Remember? I remember. Yeah, just one of those.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. What time are we at?
35. But the camera's on its way out, so we'll just pod until the camera dies.
Okie dokie, okie. I keep it looky like daughter blowing. You gon' blow the loudy.
What other?
Chance the Rapper's coming back, dog.
Is he?
Yeah, dude.
He put out that one contact lens album, and no one fucks with him since.
But he just got divorced. So he's coming back. He put out some snippets and it's fucking fire.
Are you talking about Childish Gambino or is that
No,
other
he
guy?
also put out shit. No, that's a different guy. That's
I
a
know
guy
that-
from Community.
I
dude.
know. Okay, so that's who I'm thinking about. There was a TikTok of him.
I
that,
like his
popped
new
off
music,
where
dude.
Yeah, dude, me fucking too.
People are hating on
There's
him.
an album. I showed you that. Dude, I'll play you the fucking song off that album I like of his. It came out during COVID and nobody fucking talked about it, dude.
Good
It's
artist,
so
dude.
fucking good. The last song on the album is so good. I don't know. It's the album, and it's all
2000.
the album title. The song, like the track names, are just timestamps, like when the song starts in the album if it's played continuously. It's really fucking interesting.
I'll listen to it on my way home. I don't think I gave that a shot.
It's all the camera's about to die, so we'll be done here. So I'm actually excited. I'll fucking play.
I
this
thought
song.
you
It's
had to
really
piss,
fucking
boy.
good. I do have to piss.
Well, then
Oh my god.
get
dude.
pissing.
Get pissing or get dying.
Get pissing or get dying. If you don't piss, you ain't living. Ooh, now you'll never get to piss.
Oh god, now
No,
Mariah's
you're
turning on the
never
fucking,
gonna
she's
get to
plugging in the camera.
piss.
Fuck.
You're gonna piss never,
Now we have to
dog.
We have to do the whole 5 minutes. Fuck.
Fuck. Right. Just screwed your bladder. You're gonna get a UTI.
I'm probably
gonna
gonna die.
have to put a catheter in you.
I'm gonna die.
And it's gonna spread to your kidneys, and then you're gonna fucking die.
How do you think you are actually gonna die? Because for some reason, I think I'm gonna die in an explosion. I genuinely believe
Dude,
that.
I've already told you.
Cancer slowly.
Hi, I'm fentanyl.
That's how I want to die. If I could choose a way to
Oh, suddenly.
die. No,
Suddenly cancer sounds good.
not cancer, bro. Take the cancer out. I want to be like.
I'm
I
clipping
wanna,
it so it looks like you
I
said
just want to
cancer.
be like smoking opium on fentanyl and just pass away like that. No cancer needed. I don't need to get cancer
Look
for
at
that.
G. Missing teeth and hungry.
Yeah,
High on fent.
Fucking shooting up, missing my vein.
Doing Philly style.
Yeah, trank.
Do me Philly style.
Tearing my ass up.
Give me a cheesecake and some fucking drink.
Yeah, and a little piece of lamb. That's the one thing that stuck with me.
Lamb?
The trank dealer, yeah, he's like, yeah, bro, my favorite thing to eat is lamb.
I
It's
like
just
lamb.
Dude, drug dealers,
Who doesn't like lamb?
I've hung out with too many in my day. They are some of the strangest fucking people on this planet. I promise you, they are some of the weird. Are you fucking Snapchatting when we're podcasting, dude? All tension
dude.
forward. Who the fuck are you Snapchatting right now? Is this
I'm-
some whore?
I'm Shane Gillis.
Are you Snapchatting
It
some
is.
whore?
It is some. It's
Guys,
Snake Girl.
We're trying to bring you a fucking quality product. Michael's Snapchatting some goth whore. You fucking
Snake
kidding me?
Girl. Yeah, I recently learned that I just like bisexual women.
Why?
I don't know. It's a
Because
problem.
Michael wants to get pegged secretly.
I do not want to get pegged. That sounds
That's why you.
horrific.
That's why you put a black tip on your mic. You keep touching it to your lips. I knew it.
Thumbnail.
I said, Mike, you don't need that pop filter. And you're like, I want it though.
If I don't, it'll go inside me.
I need to get him. Yeah, we're eventually gonna get you multiple. I'm gonna get a lav and a fucking. We're gonna get a boom operator here just to make sure we pick up your fucking audio.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's too
Fuck
much.
off, dog.
I think I'm gonna kill myself on the podcast.
With an explosion.
I'm just gonna explode myself on this podcast.
Gonna spontaneously combust.
Episode 100, and then you guys get the rest of the podcast with just with just Michael.
It's gonna get wild.
He's gonna talk about dragons.
I'd
You guys
become
prepare.
Alex Jones, dude. I'd embrace it.
you're gonna put on a mask and go, I love Hitler.
I love him. We don't love Hitler.
No, we don't.
Facial stance, we didn't say that. We think he's a bad guy.
We think he's kind of gay.
And you know what? We don't think he had any good ideas.
Not one. People
Not a
always want to talk
single good
about that.
They always want to talk about the good things Hitler did.
I know. What the
Why
fuck?
don't we ever talk about the bad?
No one ever wants to talk. You know what I learned recently? I was reading the Wikipedia. They buried this, dude, about all this shit about Hitler. Have you heard something about the Holocaust? I think it's called.
What's it called?
The Holocaust. I don't know. It's
Is that
pronounced.
like a hologram?
I don't know, but it had involved a bunch of trains and then putting people in camps and
Oh,
shit.
dude, I remember that. Alex Jones told me that was fake.
Man, goddamn libs lying to
Fucking
us,
liberals
dude.
always
I'm
telling us
telling
about
you,
Jews
we're gonna have to
dying.
lean in right at some point. We're gonna have to lean hardcore right. If Trump
Well,
gets
yeah,
elected, we
because
gotta
the left is not enjoying the shit we're gonna say. The shit we say is passing a line. I
Well,
don't think the
because they
Christian
don't
right's
underst-
gonna
They
enjoy
don't
it
understand
either.
a fucking joke,
Neither does the right.
dude. If they don't understand jokes either. I identify as a woman and I'm black, so you
and
can't say shit.
I'm autistic.
He's
I'm
actually
disabled,
retarded
and I have bipolar disorder.
He's
so
bipolar. I'm a woman. I identify.
I'm
as
the
black.
most dangerous
I
person in
identify as a
any
dog.
room.
I identify as obese. You can't stop me.
I identify as a fucking dragon.
You guys have to realize I live life as if I just got the Invincibility Star in Mario at all times. Nothing can touch me. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Dude, I could give Bowser a fucking hug and I would still win. None of this shit fucking matters.
It really would be a lot about dragons.
Yeah. Don't you live your life like you just got the Invincibility Star from Mario?
I live my life like I can do whatever I want whenever I want.
Constantly in my head.
I don't know. I listen to music, so I don't hear that in my head all the time. And my neighbors think I'm selling dope.
Yeah, just smoking weed like one car over from a cop.
Yeah, I do that too.
Dude, yeah, just like
Caleb's yelled at me for that shit before.
It's just fucking invincible. It's the most retarded shit.
Yeah, dude. Shout out, we didn't say that. This has been the podcast. Caleb has to piss.
I gotta pee. All right, later, guys.
See you in like 10 minutes.